All right. Okay, ready? Okay, go ahead and start. Is it started? Okay, thanks. Okay, first guys, today we need to talk about oxidation number. You guys, oxidation number for our purposes, oxidation number is the charge on an element. Oxidation number is the charge on an element. Okay, because what happens is elements want to get a full valence shell. So let me ask you guys, how many electrons do things need to be full?
8 or 2.
They want 8 or 2 if they only have one level, right? And so ultimately, guys, what's going to happen is things are going to gain or lose electrons to try and get to 8. Okay? So for example, you guys, sodium. Sodium has 11 electrons to begin with, right? And so how many valence electrons does sodium have? It has 1 valence electron, right? Yep. How do you know that? Because you see 1 electron in that outer shell, right? So to fill that shell up, how many more electrons would it need?
7.
Would need 7 more. But you guys, what if I just got rid of that 3rd level? What if I got rid of that electron? Look at the 2nd level. It's full. Okay, so the choice would be sodium could pick up 7 electrons, or it can get rid of 1. What's going to be easier? Get rid of 1. And so you guys, sodium right now has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 protons and 11 electrons, right? And so if I get rid of one of the electrons, okay, because I have 1 valence electron, if I get rid of that, what does that do to my charge?
Turns it into a cation.
Okay, it makes it a cation, a positive ion. And so you guys, what's the charge on sodium?
Positive.
Positive 1.
Crazy.
Okay, positive 1, because look, all of these cancel each other out. All the protons and electrons cancel each other out, right? But if I give away one of my electrons, I'm left with a proton and nothing to cancel it out. That means the charge on this ion is going to be +1. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You're not going to have to do this much work every time. I just want you to understand where the charges come from. Okay, so for example, magnesium has 2 valence electrons. So magnesium could gain how many?
6.
It could gain 6, or it could lose 2. What's going to be easier? Lose 2. So right now, you guys, we have a neutral charge. If I lose 2 electrons, what's the charge going to be on magnesium?
+2.
Positive 2. Okay, chlorine has 7 valence electrons. So chlorine could lose 7, or it could gain 1. You guys, what's going to be easier?
1.
If I pick up an extra electron, what's my charge going to be?
Negative.
Negative. So chlorine is going to have a -1 charge. Okay, that's where these charges come from. It's from picking up extra electrons or giving some away. All right, so there's actually a pattern on the periodic table. And so here's my very crude periodic table. Okay. I know you guys love my artwork. So we've got column 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So in column 1, you guys know that column 1 has how many valence electrons? 1 valence electron, right? Column 2 has 2. When we learned this, what did we do with 3 through 12?
Ignored them.
We ignored those, right? Column 13 has how many valence?
3.
14 has
4.
15,
5.
16,
6.
17,
7.
and 18
8.
has 8 except for helium, right? And so you guys, column 1 has 1 valence electron, which means is it gonna gain 7 or is it gonna lose 1?
Lose one.
It's gonna lose 1, which is going to give everything in column 1 a charge of +1. Column 2 has 2 valence electrons. Are they gonna gain 6 or lose 2? They're gonna lose 2, which gives them a charge of +2. Column 13 has 3. What are they gonna do? They're gonna lose 3, which gives them a charge of +3. 14 could go either way. I will tell you that when they form ions, they tend to form positive ions, so we're gonna call those +4. Column 15 has 5 valence electrons, so are they gonna lose 5 or gain 3? They're gonna gain 3, so if they pick up 3 electrons, what's the charge gonna be? -3. 16 will be -2, 17, -1, and 18,
0.
no charge because they are full, they are happy. So notice that pattern, guys. +1, +2, +3, +4, -3, -2, -1, 0. So up here, you're like, wow, that's a lot of work. You don't need to do that work. You just need to know the charges. I just wanted you to see where they came from. Does that make sense? Okay, go ahead and pause that.